for the fury of those who are oppressed.
Oppressed people's nation. I'm only here for the people.
We're dealing with the penitentiary. It was like the Jesuit priests and all them. When you act up, you did something wrong, they would give you a Bible and they would lock you up and they say, if you repent, then you can go. Call it penitentiary.
That's right.
See, they penitentiary was different from ours. We was in a slave camp. They would go and lock up with a Bible and they say, when you repent, then you can come out because you have repented and you have been forgiven. And that the word where the word penitentiary came from. You see what you follow me?
I follow you.
So,
hey, I follow you, but I might have somebody out there that's a little slow. Might have rode the short bus. I need you to go back through that about penitentiary and the European way and how penitentiary was formed and slow it down for them.
okay.
All right?
All right.
See, we activists.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
we pick up quick and everything.
Yeah.
But I need you to slow it down slow that down.
Okay.
So that my little short bus riding viewer,
Yeah.
they know I'm looking out for them too. Slow it down. Run that penitentiary theory back to them one more time and slow it down.
Okay, what Sister Brown, my uncle call her Mama Brown now,
Yeah.
she showed taking care of her children.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love it. Breaking it down, first, let me break the first prison down, then you see where I'm going. Africans, when we was captured and placed into the slave quarters prison, that was the first prison. Our name and everything was taken away from us. Our culture taken away from us. The Europeans, in the medieval days in Europe, the Europeans, many of them, when they broke a law concerning their law, they were locked up. Their name wasn't taken.
That's right.
Their culture wasn't taken.
That's right.
All they had to do, they were given a Bible. And all they had to do is repent. They crime. Repent their crime and they will be forgiven and they will be let loose. Let me show you how that lives today. You can go being part of the Cosa Nostra and murder a lot of people and you go and confess to the priest and then all your sins will be forgiven.
That's right.
These were called penitentiary. Now check this out. That type of culture went down the line to the point where the penitentiary were known for rehabilitation. Now, since the penitentiary over the period of years had increased and the population of us as a people now is known for punishment. It went from rehabilitation to punishment. But under them, it was repenting to rehabilitation. For us, slavery and punishment. And they still practicing that today. When my son, Ibrahim, from Atlanta, when he spoke at the prison summit, he made a statement. He said, well, what type of work do you do in the penitentiary where you actually can get a degree and make a living? He said, in the prison in Georgia, is minister. You can come out of minister.
That's the only thing you can do.
Ain't that something? You can come out of minister. And this is the type of aura and air of culture that's set up in the penitentiary. Let me share something else what had happened in the penitentiary. Because of the fear of the scholars in the penitentiary, the scholars in the penitentiary, those who now is studying and learning, once you come out of the penitentiary, they got a thing with you. And the Creator showed us with the woman. When you're in that woman, you're sentenced for 9 months in that woman. If you come out early, too early, you might not survive because you ain't prepared, you ain't ready. Sometimes they got to cut you. They got to break you out. But at the same time, if you serve your time, you are hooked to what they call a biblical cord. Modern day is called a parole board.
Come on with it.
You find me called a parole board. So what happened with that, the only time somebody can cut that biblical cord is somebody knowing what they're doing. Because it don't, you're bleeding there. So when our brothers and sisters come out, they still on that biblical cord because the right person have came out yet to cut that cord. And this is part of that whole prison system, what they call repeaters. When I was working in a prison, it's right here, this whole article is about my work. They did a 30-hour show me in the prison. My program was called Don't Serve Time, Let Time Serve You. That means you went in one way, but now you're a scholar. You went in a gangster, now you're a gangster scholar.
Mm-hmm.
So you coming out and you knowledgeable, and this is why they're afraid of us coming out of the penitentiary. They'll let those who have not developed in the womb come out, but they won't let those who develop in that womb come out. Because those who develop in the womb come out, become our teachers, become our leaders, become our scholars, become our doctors. This is what they're doing. So their job now is to begin to destroy that human nature in you